Hello, friends. A lot of parents have complained to me. Our child appears so lazy. It seems like they do not have any good activity level. They would prefer to sit whenever possible, or they will simply run around in the house, but when asked to do an activity, they will just sit and do nothing. For that, first of all, I would like you to check my video on how hypoactivity can be reduced in children or how to make them more active. But you want your child to become consistent basically, that they should not escape from an activity or leave it unfinished. Have you ever tried this? Give them a bowl and a small object, put it inside and ask them to keep it moving against a wall and not let it fall down. This will be such a fun activity for your child, but will make them consistent. Your child, as I said, is lazy. They also don't know how to spit or blow. Well, this is a multi-purpose activity right here. I have bits of paper on this mat. You simply have to try to blow at them till all of them are off the mat. Well, that was easy. But what if you make the target difficult? Next, you can try to give them some hard objects to blow. For example, these buttons. This appears difficult, they will never do it. Why don't you place the button at the edge? Now that was easy. What if your child hates messy play? Give them a sheet of paper and ask them to keep wiping on it till all is gone. In this way, you're trying to create some kind of art with them and later on try to draw boundaries around it so that you can make the shape of clouds or a ship. That's easy, and you have involved your child in art and crafts. If you stick pieces of Play-Doh on something like a comb, then the child will have to rip it all off, one after the other, till all is out. Well, that is sure to make them consistent and increase the difficulty as you go. For a visual seeking child, they don't want to close their eyes or they want to rely or they're so visually distractible that you cannot make them focus. So what to do? They usually like water-based play. So you can put some small objects inside the water, close their eyes from behind and tell them, I'm counting, take all of these buttons out. Initially, as soon as they find the first button, you can open their eyes so that they can appreciate what they have done. Now close your eyes again and the next one. Later on, let them finish the entire activity before you let them open their eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Similar kind of activities can be practiced with children. For example, your child is really fond of car toys. So what do? Add them in a cart. Make the cart heavy enough so that there are other items at the base and the cars on the top so that they can see the cars. And tell them you can play in the other room. So let them drag it along on the floor so that they take it all the way. Another way to do is, for example, you want to make your child learn the assembly of toys. But they hate doing that. It's a lot of work. They leave it in between or they run away. So what to do? Or they start crying. Try to do it with them. So either you can hold the hand of the child and guide them manually to put the toys and later on they can carry on the remaining task. Or secondly, you say, okay, let's collect the toys. So you collect maybe 5 of them and the child collects 15, but at least they will know you are doing it with them and make them more consistent. The gist of this whole video was, you need to understand the 3 most important reasons why your children do not complete their activities. Either the activity is too challenging for them, or it is too long to be carried out so that they do not have enough attention span, or most importantly, they do not understand your instructions. Because you are giving verbal instructions, but at the end you end up helping them. So instead of that, why don't you try working one step at a time? So the 5 main very simple ways by which you can ensure that your child finishes the activity is: first, Get their attention by calling their name. Do not start instructing before they have given you an eye contact, at least a momentary eye contact. Second, give them one instruction at a time. Third, make sure that they know how to do that task. It should not be out of their limit or too challenging for them to complete. Fourth, try to tell them what to do, not what not to do. Usually if you tell them, don't put it there, put it here, remove the no part and tell them, you need to collect the toys in this basket. And finally, always try to reinforce them. Clap for them, give them a star, give them something nice to eat if they have finished the entire activity and they have also helped in the assembly. That is a good enough task to do. They have maintained their attention for at least 15 to 20 minutes. And final 3 steps that I want to emphasize it. First, only give verbal instruction to your child and wait for at least 10 to 15 seconds for them to respond. If they do not, verbally plus visual demonstration is important. Again, wait for 15 seconds for them to join in the activity or understand or follow the activity. If not, manually guide them, and while manual guidance, do not praise the child, especially if the child is in later stages. You have already demonstrated the activity before. Follow such activities with your children because this will ensure that they finish their activities, and later on, once they've learned them, within a time limit also. You won't need to push them anymore. Please like the video if it was informative for you. Leave comments if you have any further doubts or any suggestions for my channel for covering any other video. Also subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications whenever my videos are out. We'll meet again soon. Bye.